the Rise and Shine Show with Sea Lake Journeys.
It's time to rise and shine.
Good morning. So I don't know if we have sound or not. Could someone tell me if we have sound? Because we just didn't have sound on our end.
How about now?
So I don't know if we have. Yes, we have sound. Okay. Good morning, everyone. So sorry. We had a really late night last night. We didn't get to bed until about 1 o'clock in the morning. So welcome to the Rise and Shine Show.
Yeah, how about that? You want to sing it?
Go ahead.
Rise and shine. Join us for a lap this morning. Sea Lake Journey crew.
So I don't even know where to start. We want to welcome everyone that's listening while driving.
Take the dog.
Sorry, but I am totally out of sorts. I jumped up, got in the shower, washed my hair, and got dressed and came here and sat down. So let's say good morning to everyone that's in the chat. How about that? So we have Law Jones is with us this morning.
Good morning, Law.
And we have the Gaylords. Good morning, Gaylords.
Good morning, John and Jody.
And we have Eddie Lugo is in the house.
Good morning, Eddie.
And let's see. We have the Fearless Rambler.
Oh, you missed one up there.
Where?
Mark the Shark is in there.
Oh, Mark the Shark. Good morning, Mark the Shark. So I hear that you have a little crush on Lady Evil. Or maybe Eddie Lugo says you have a crush on Lady Evil.
He's out on a cruise ship today. So
I know. I saw that. Let's see. And Feeding Frenzy 91. So welcome and let us introduce ourselves. I'm Robin. This is Chet. We are Sea Lake Journeys. And welcome to our show. We've not seen you before, and we hope to have you stick around, and maybe you'll be subscriber number,
I don't know.
780, is it? 790?
790. Yes, you can be 790.
Yes, you can be 790 today.
My brain cells are starting to click now.
Yeah, sorry, we're usually more awake than this Feeding Frenzy.
I usually get up at 5, but I didn't because I didn't go to bed until 5.
Halloween was a rough weekend for us. So let's see what Law Jones is saying.
I saw someplace give advice of being $300 in casino credit. Use $100 and cash back in the rest at end. This makes him look like a big spender.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but there are some people giving some tips like that. And yeah.
Yeah, we don't gamble, so we can't give gambling tips. We
I have no idea.
For that. And everyone say welcome to Feeding Frenzy. They're really appreciating it very much. And here's the Gaylords.
I get offers, but free normally costs more than our regular rate. Really? But free normally costs more than your regular rate. Wow. That's interesting.
Law Jones has our quote of the day. So let's get our quote of the day, Chet.
It says, choose to be optimistic. It feels better, by the Dalai Lama.
Boys, stop it.
They're having a good old time down here.
So I had a couple of comments I wanted to say this morning. I had dreams last night, and usually I don't dream. But I have a challenge for everybody. So on Saturday night in our live show, Mark the Shark gave us some awesome compliments, and we can't appreciate more. And we have some great followers that are always giving us great comments. I have a challenge to every one of you today. I want you to go to your favorite, and I'm not saying Sea Lake Journeys, okay? This is not a plug for us. I want you to go out there and find your favorite channel. Not a channel that you follow because somebody else told you to follow. Not a channel that you follow because you wanting to help them along. I mean your favorite channel. And go out there and make a comment today on one of their videos and really encourage them. Let me tell you what, the YouTube world, it's a crazy world out there, and it gets disheartening at times and exciting at other times. And the only thing that really honestly keeps us going, all YouTubers, is our subscribers. Not other channels, not other channels encouraging us, but our subscribers that are just subscribed to our channel because they love our content.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
That's my challenge for you guys today. So here's Leonard Tanisha's National Day of what?
Good morning. Happy National Bologna Day. National Food Day.
Bologna Day. You know what
Yeah.
I love? I love a good fried bologna sandwich.
BOLOG.
Oh man, you take some fried bologna, you take the bologna and you fry it in the frying pan and you put it on toast with ketchup. Oh my gosh, I grew up with that. That was so good.
I could eat a bologna sandwich right now. It's also National Food Day. I think every day is National Food Day
I
here.
think so too.
We celebrate food continually. Yay, it's breakfast. Yay, it's lunch. And United Nations Day.
Oh.
Celebrate. I'll be right back. Need to see and talk to a
Patient.
patient. Thumbs up.
Everybody give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much. And we have Captain Billy's with us today.
Captain
Good morning,
Billy, ahoy
Captain
there.
Billy.
He says ahoy.
Oh.
He says ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy, Robin and Chet. The captain is here
Yes.
at Sea Lake Journeys.
The captain is on the seas.
Good morning,
And
Captain.
see the world.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
We watched
See
some
the
of,
world.
We watched some of your blogs, See the World, over the weekend. Now I don't know what it was because I got such little sleep. I don't remember.
Watch Captain Billy too.
Yes, we did. We watched a lot of videos.
Elaine Hager says, "Good morning.
Good morning, Elaine. Nice to have you." Here's Fearless Rambler.
Fearless Rambler. Casinos is about time on the machine and the amount that flows through it.
Really? So it's
See, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. So it's
Yeah.
the amount of time you've been sitting on machines there. So in other words, you don't want to blow all your money in the first 5
So
or
they
10
measure
minutes.
how long your car, I guess, is stuck in that machine, right? Or
Mm.
any machine, I guess, throughout the casino.
So that's the trick. See, I didn't know what the trick was to the gambling
I didn't either.
stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
And good morning, Traveler Bus. Traveler Bus is in here with us this
Good
morning.
morning, travel.
Good
Bus.
morning, you guys. And we have CME Traveling is with us also this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Kurt Marshall.
And Law Jones is telling Ringo good morning. Obviously, you can hear his little self down there. He
just-
is in
I don't know
rare
what he's
form
doing.
this morning.
He's having a good old time.
He ate so much yesterday. I'm surprised he's in rare form today. And here is Jeffrey Schmidt. He's
Jeffrey.
our joke of the day, man.
All right, we got our joke of the day. Are you ready for it? It says, before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer with slow internet. Slow internet connection to see who they really are. Have a great day driving to Planet Fitness. Let me tell you what, Jeffrey, that is a good tip.
So there's a lot of people that have hooked up based on internet friendships and stuff, and they're married and things. So there
And you know what
go.
else? Even if you got good internet, just give them a computer that's so full of other junk that it's really slow.
Fearless Rambler, I think he's telling us that we just hit 790.
We hit 790.
Thank
Woo!
you. Thank you, whoever was number 790. We appreciate that very much. And let's see what the Fearless Rambler is saying here.
There's always a time that you will hit a wall, but it's your subs that make it all worth it.
That's
true.
very true. It really is. And, you know, we hear people all the time say, I don't understand why that channel is growing so fast and I'm not, or, you know, vice versa or whatever, because it's all about your subscribers. It really is.
Yep.
And here's Cedar World.
Good morning. Yes, I truly understand that. New to this, and there's some mean people. Thanks, everyone, for the encouraging words. That's right,
Yes.
Cedar World. Yeah, you got to look for the encouragement and push aside the ones that isn't.
Yeah, you know, and we get more porn comments than we do bad comments.
Yeah, some kind of robot porn. Yeah.
But
Wow.
you know, we are changing up our schedule. We're no longer doing a Saturday night game show every week, and we're no longer doing a Saturday morning show. We're going to be doing our Monday through Friday morning show, and we're going to a once a month game night.
Mhm.
And the reason for that is not because of we're discouraged in our channel.
No.
It's simply because Robin has way too much on her plate right now, working a full-time job, doing YouTube full-time.
We need more focus on the quality of our videos.
Yes.
The channel's really, the video content is what the main focus is. The morning shows, of course, are kind of my thing, my baby,
Right.
and I love it. But we're doing it together, just like the videos. But we need more time, so we're going to use that Saturday morning and Saturday evening to spend more time with the video stuff.
Right, because honestly, to tell you the truth, our live shows, we get a few new subscribers to our live shows, but we get the 99.5% of our subscribers come from our videos. And our video content, we really want to improve our video content, and we really want to get I have so much footage that I just haven't had time to turn into videos.
Yeah, we still got stuff from May on the Caribbean Princess.
Yeah, so I can only do so much, and we can't forget about our personal life. And the holidays are coming up, and we have grandchildren, and we have family as well. And I hate telling my grandchildren, we want to come see you, Nana. I'm like, well, Nana's working on the channel, so we're really trying to balance. We're very good about compartmentalizing our life and making balance, and we're finding we're a little out of balance right now. So let's see what some of these other comments are.
PSV Odyssey's in here this morning too. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Paul. Let's see. Did we see this comment?
See the world. You'll get everything. Just don't let it get to you.
That's
just
right.
Keep working hard at it.
That's exactly right.
That's good words from Eddie Lugo.
It takes a lot of hard work. And the Gaylords.
The Gaylords say burnout can be real. You never want to get to that point.
And I don't want to get to that point. And that's why Chet and I, we discuss everything about the channel. And that is why we've decided to do this now before we get burnout.
Yeah. We're going to reel it back while we're still in deep water. Law Jones says, good job celebrating National Make a Dose Day by cleaning the dog park.
Yes, and see, that's another thing that we have dogs, and we in our community here we have a dog park because we live in an improvement district. We live in a special district, and we went out to clean up our dog park after the hurricane because it was such a mess.
Make a deuce day.
Make a deuce day.
I said dose.
Here we go.
Make a deuce. Same thing, I guess, right? Eddie Lugo says, Sea Lake Journeys, I agree, and I'm retired. It's like working a full-time job for me, so I understand.
Right. And so our game show Saturday night was a lot of fun. It was Halloween based, and we had a blast with it. And it was so funny because we had so many technical issues on this end, and so many people are telling us they didn't even notice. Let me tell you what, I tried to put way too many brand new elements into our show that it was a disaster on this end. I bought all these colorful things to make the backdrop, and then we ended up with a black and white show. We had costumes figured out, and then the last minute we switched them up. So, hey, that's what it is, right?
That's the way we roll. We're prepared until
roll.
we get started, and then we do something different.
So this week we want to say some other changes that are happening other than our show. Like I said, our Monday show is going to be Monday from 8 o'clock to 8:30, Monday through Friday. And this week on Monday night at 6:30, we have a premiere. Our premiere is on Margaritaville. It's the full tour of Margaritaville
in Nassau, Bahamas.
And then Wednesday is our premiere at 6:30, which is the Lazy River.
The Lazy River
at Margaritaville. And
you ever seen a one-legged man get on an inner tube?
Yes.
If you haven't, you'll want to see that.
And then Friday is the Raid Parade. The Raid Parade party starts at 1 o'clock. And the parade itself starts at 2 o'clock. I'm not sure where we are in the lineup of the parade, but we are hosting the after party. So hang around for the after party on Friday afternoon, and Sea Lake Journeys is hosting that. And then we have something brand new. One of our new friends, Traveler Bus, they're going to try their hand at a live show tonight at 6:45. So we want to make sure that we tune in to Traveler Bus tonight at 6:45. And let's see what the Fearless Rambler has to say here.
I strive to get one video a week. Can't figure out how you guys do so much.
Yeah, we can't figure out how we do so much either. And the Z Show. Good morning, the Z Show.
Good morning, y'all. I have so many nightmares. If you guys, it was scary. He's talking about Lady Evil and Lord Bones, whose email was talking about there. The Gaylords, you want to talk about technical issues. 5 minutes into your show, our internet went out on Sunday morning.
Hey, that's the way it rolls, right?
Yeah.
So what do we got to talk about today, Chet?
We're talking about Margaritaville and Nassau Bahamas. Even though we have a premiere video on it tonight, we thought, hey, let's get the juices flowing this morning, get you chomping at the bit, talking about it a little bit.
So Margaritaville is something that we always kind of go to a port and we search out a Margaritaville because we love Margaritaville. Usually they have a pool and they have great entertainment and great music and great food and awesome drinks.
Yeah, it's usually a good, nice, clean facility. No matter where you go, it's going to be very you hate use the word touristy, but that's what it is. It's going to be
Right.
safe and it's going to be clean, and it's going to be expensive.
Typically, it is a little bit more expensive, but on the other hand, we have been to Margaritavilles where hardly anyone was there, and that is one of our new vlogs. We were in Margaritaville in Nassau, Bahamas, and there was a very small handful of people there that day, and it was awesome. It was great. Let me see what some of the
hit some of the chat over there.
So Law Jones,
WB Leonard.
oh,
Thank
welcome
you.
back. Oh, Tanisha had to go wait on a patient. That's what that is. She's welcome Tanisha back. We did a vlog on how to get to Margaritaville.
Yes.
We did that. Was it last week?
We showed that you could get from the ship to Margaritaville even in a wheelchair.
Right.
I took the wheelchair, I rolled all the way there, and she walked it. 20 minutes for us to get there. So this video that's coming out tonight is our walk around tour inside Margaritaville, so you can see all the facilities and how handicap accessible it is.
And so what's so funny about our walk, our how to get to Margaritaville, we literally walk the whole way, and we show you what the sidewalks are like, because remember, Chet is an amputee, so a lot of what we do is how to get there in a wheelchair and that kind of thing. And it's so funny because there are parts I'm pushing him in the wheelchair and he's carrying this leg, and that leg weighs what, 12 pounds? And then there are times where he's trying to get himself and I'm carrying the leg. So you see me walking down the sidewalk carrying a leg.
It's pretty funny, and some of the spots on the sidewalk are still a little rough. They're still working on some stuff, but they're improving that port continually right now. They really have decided, kind of had a bad image for a while and people didn't want to get off the ship, but they are really turning it around. And Margaritaville, we think, is a key player in doing that.
And we've had some people ask us, is the straw market still there? Well, right now, where they're building the new terminal, part of the straw market area that was originally the straw market is in part of this construction. So the straw market, it is still there. It's a little kind of hard to get to unless you know where you're going, and it's not as big, but the port is going to be open. I mean, the way that they're flying through the construction of that port, it's amazing.
The grand opening is supposed to be in May, so it'll probably be done before that, and it's going to be a new complex with everything, the little straw market deal there and the restaurants. It's going to be fabulous.
And it's going to have the typical things that a cruise terminal has with the duty-free things and all that.
Yeah, they've dumped $300 million into this project to get it right.
And we've been to Nassau twice in the past 6 months. And yes, thank you for
thanks, George. Thanks,
yes, everyone hit the like button. That's what everyone in the chat is saying. Thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate y'all. What was I saying?
Don't know.
About the port. It's going to have the typical duty-free things and all that, but a lot of people were getting to where they didn't get off the cruise ship in Nassau because a lot of the locals, they felt like they were being harassed, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make us feel more comfortable. So we got off the ship and we went to Margaritaville, and we had a great day at Margaritaville. It wasn't a bad walk. It was a 20-minute walk. And when we got there, what was the cost of Margaritaville?
$79 a person.
So we ended up paying, with tax, was $175 for both of us to get in. And it was all day. The main thing you need to remember is they do not accept cash. I made sure I took enough cash with us because I typically don't like using my credit cards in ports. I take cash because most of the time they want American dollars anyway, but they don't take cash at all. So they're going to take a credit card for you at the gate for your tickets. Now, if you're going to want to buy a locker, I suggest you tell them you want a locker when you're buying your tickets. Because what we did was we bought the tickets, then we went in, and then I wanted a locker, so I had to go back out to the main gate, stand in line again, pay for the locker, and then go back in the park. So if you're wanting a locker, just keep in mind, purchase the locker at the time you're purchasing your tickets.
Yeah, it's another $10. You might as well go ahead and get it. Don't worry about bringing a towel. They have towels there.
The towels are free to use, and you can use your towel and turn it in for a dry one as much as you want. The
Fearless Rambler says, I remember when the straw market was about handmade local stuff. Now it's about China stuff.
Unfortunately, that's true.
They're supposed to be bringing more of their handmade stuff in, though. They're really trying to turn the image back around because, like you say, George, it became
more of a tourist trap.
Now it's going to get fixed up.
Right.
So,
Now they're aiming to get it back to what the Bahamas was really about. And for the towel checkout at Margaritaville, you just walk up to the towel station and you get a towel, and your entry fee into Margaritaville is, you want to tell them what all is included in the entry fee?
the whole water park, everything, the lazy river, the beach. Margaritaville has their own private beach there, which is great.
And it's right beside of, how you say it?
Junkanoo.
Junkanoo. So it's right beside of Junkanoo Beach. And it's so funny because Junkanoo Beach, it's not a very big beach, first of all. It's, a lot of times we go to beaches in the Caribbean and there's these huge beaches. Well, it's not a huge beach. And people are literally packed in there like sardines.
Yeah, if you could stand up there and look over at Junkanoo Beach and then look at the Margaritaville Beach, it's like, yeah, I think I'll pay the $79.
Yeah, I think I'll pay the $79.
Over there.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that was our opinion.
And because, the Margaritaville Beach, the chairs are spaced out a little bit further. And it's not that the beach over there is not clean or anything. I mean, it's the same beach. It's within 5 feet of each other, but it's just the presentation.
Yeah. And there's also a wheelchair ramp that goes down with a sidewalk. So even in a wheelchair, you can get right down to the beach. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So that was the great thing, that Margaritaville, the entire park is handicap friendly.
Yep.
It had ramps to get anywhere you wanted to get. It had a ramp to get down into the pool.
And the lazy river.
And not only did there have a ramp to get down, that's what I meant, a ramp to get down into the lazy river. Not only was it a ramp to get there, it was like parallel bars.
Yep.
So you had a bar on each side of you while you maneuvered down the ramp to get into the lazy river. And where the ramp is to get into the lazy river is not in a high current area. So you could easily get onto your inner tube right there at the end of the ramp.
Yeah, it's definitely ADA friendly.
Very much so.
Leonard Family Fun says, I purposely look for handmade. I'm not interested in traveling to another part of the world and not get something unique and handmade.
That's us too.
That's not just you, Tanisha. That's us too. I've got some stuff that I bought. Maybe one day we'll do a show on the stuff I've got over the years at different countries that was made there by hand. And you can't flip it over and say made in China or made in Japan or something.
No, not at all. And the other thing is too that we don't want to buy a souvenir that we can buy in Orlando.
Or I can order online.
Or I can order it online. And Captain Billy says, did you find Jimmy's lost shaker of salt?
As a matter of fact.
You know what? So the thing about the Margaritaville there is typically the Margaritaville food items and the way that they wait on you, it's a little different there because it's a resort. So you're not going to find the typical Margaritaville food items that you have at other Margaritavilles.
No, but you'll find some good food though.
Yes. And they did have gluten-free options on their menu. I asked for what items they had that were gluten-free, and the young lady behind the counter, she shared, she made sure she went back and looked at some labels and came back and said, she was right or wrong about that. Let's see. We got some more comments up here.
That beach is free and cheap beer.
Yes, there you go.
Junkanoo Beach had a place there with the best conch salad.
We've heard that as well. It's a little snack shack.
Oh, Marcia, see me traveling. Wish we had tried Margaritaville in Nassau. Senior Frogs was closed. Yeah, you should have came with us, Marcia.
Senior Frogs is another place that we like to hang out as well. And yes, they were closed. I think they were closed because of some of the construction and COVID things and all that. Here we go.
Yeah, we had a good old time. It's something about handmade. I ask if it's handmade and they say no. I say, no, thank you. Yeah. Sorry, I love those areas where the crafters are making items on the spot.
I do too.
Oh, you know it, Tanisha. Great minds think alike, I guess.
And we were in Puerto Rico, and in Puerto Rico, they were painting.
There's artists painting on the sidewalk.
Painting on the sidewalk. He was painting on shells. He was painting on pieces of wood. I agree. I love to see the artists themselves at work. We were in, I can't remember if it was Belize or if it was Costa Rica, where we got the leather. That was Costa Rica. We got a handcrafted leather sculpture, and she was literally sitting there with her little thing, and she was sculpting one while we were there, so we knew it was handmade. And we've seen ones where they're weaving right there, and it's just awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. And thank you, Eddie, for putting up the link for Travel or Bus shows tonight. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Eddie. Yeah.
Let's see, what does Tanisha say here? Eddie says,
Leonard Family Fun. If I don't find something, I'll get license plates and walk away. Oh, anyway, so also at Margaritaville, you don't have to worry about renting the chair. Chair also comes with it. You know, a lot of places you go, oh, this is free, but you got to pay for a chair.
And there were plenty of umbrellas.
Yes.
So, I mean, they had lots of umbrellas by the chairs. They also had lots of palm trees that cast a lot of shade. When we got there, we asked the young man that was tending the pool area, the pool attendant. We told him, he said, okay, you know, throughout the day, where is the shadiest spot for us to sit at? And he told us, he said, if you sit over here, this is the building shades this area most of the day. And he was right. And then underneath the little cave there, that's total shade. And nice and cool, too.
The only chairs that cost extra is not a chair, it's a bed. It's the cabanas. If you want to pay extra for that, that's the only extra cost as far as seating around the pool area.
And they have the pretty little curtains that you could close the curtain to block off the sun that's coming from whatever side.
Yep.
But there's no curtain on the top.
So the water slides are included for free. The floats on the lazy river are included. There's no extra cost. And they had a couple of floating and devices and surfboards or whatever for you to use on the beach if you wanted at no extra cost.
Yes. So here's Leonard Family Fun.
Eddie Lugo, I do magnets. Oh, this is Tanisha talking. Now, I forgot about that. Those are exceptions to non-handmade, but I found some handmade magnets as well. So there you go.
There you go.
Some more good travel tips. Thank you for that, Tanisha.
And the other thing about Margaritaville was the lazy river. It was the perfect temperature.
Yep.
It was not too cold. It was just perfect.
Yeah, it's hard to get that water exactly right. But we stepped in and was like, hey, this water is just right.
And nor was it, you know, how some places you go and you feel like you don't want to get in that pool water because it looks like not really quite clean.
Yeah.
It was very nice. And the swimming pool itself, Eddie, would you mind getting the corn, please?
We got
some corn over
yikes.
Here. Yeah. Go ahead and talk, Chet.
Okay, so the water is also safe. There was no sharks or jellyfish or stingrays in the lazy river or the pool. There were sea monsters though, and wild animals and dinosaurs up around the lazy river spitting water out at you. Yeah, you'll want to see the video for that. Okay. Water's safe, but there's animals that are going to be spitting water out at you. It's worth going there just for that, I think. Oh, they also have an outside bar that's sitting there. It's called the 12-volt bar, and it's right there. You can overlook the beach. It's fantastic. Great view. They have a flow rider there if you're interested in doing a flow rider. And this particular day, I don't know if it's every day or what, but they said flow rider was free to use. They're having troubles with it, though.
Yeah, a couple of teenagers were doing it, but they were having trouble with the pump. Yeah.
But it was included in the price if you wanted to do it. And there's also a rock wall there if you feel like climbing a wall, and a basketball hoop. It's not a full court, not really a half court. You could probably play a horse or some one-on-one there, but they do have it available.
Yeah. And the rock climbing wall was a great wall. It was high, really, really high. And then they have the little tiki bar there. The what was it? The 12-volt pool bar.
Yep.
Let's see. Mark the Shark is saying no to the porn. No. And here we go.
Fearless Rambler says, just bought magnets at Devil's Tower and Mount Rushmore. And made in China sticker. So American.
I know.
Can you believe that? American stuff made in China. It drives me nuts.
And I'm sure that the magnet was about the park that you were at.
Oh,
yeah. It was your souvenir.
Mount Rushmore. Made in China.
Oh my goodness. Well, a couple of reminders before we get out of here. Tonight our premiere is at 6:30.
Yes.
And the travel or bus is at 6:45. Kurt and Marsha with CME Traveling is directly after us. Right behind us. And Eddie, thank you for putting the links up in the chat for us today. And also Tanisha, thank you very much. So we're going to give a shout out to our moderators that were in the chat with us today.
Thank you, moderators.
That was Eddie Lugo, Leonard Family Fun, Tanisha, and Law Jones and Mark the Shark. We love you guys. We love you very much. So we'll get the jingle going, huh?
Yeah, how about that? Rise
Then
and shine. Hope you had a laugh this morning, Sea Leg Journey crew.
Until tonight at 6:30, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.